Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valentine Open, our first quarterfinal match here. Sam Murray versus Andres Acuna. Welcome, everybody, here. Dean, voice of the IRT, in the broadcast booth with me, Fabio Soto. Fabio, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dean Bear. So glad to be here in Laurel, Maryland, the second pro stop of this new IRT 2019-2020 season. And both of these players are the maximum representatives of their country. Sammy Murray, the best player in Canada, versus Andres Acuna, the best player from Costa Rica. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So Sam Murray is currently ranked number 9 on the IRT Tour, and he is the 6th seed in this event. We do use a flip draw, so he came in as the 8th seed of this tournament, and he flipped to number 6. Andres Acuna is the 14th seed in this draw, and he's bringing himself all the way to a quarterfinal matchup here. Andres Acuna, he's been in international play a lot.
Yes, he has. I mean, again, he's one of the best players in his country, but he's been the best player from Costa Rica for a while now. He played in his junior years, now he's playing in his pro years, and he got here with a tremendous match versus Andre Parrilla. What do you think about that, Dean? That match that really surprised a lot of us, and it was a major upset, defeating Andre Parrilla.
Absolutely. So Sam Murray starting out serving. 0 serving 0. Big Canada in the box. And he has a plum of a setup for the first point, but he skipped it in. No, that was a flat roll out. Murray 1, Acuna 0. So the next match on this court is Beltran Carson, followed by Waslenchuk, and Mario Mercado took out Rodrigo Montoya in the round of 16. So this is an interesting event for Sam Murray because Sam Murray last year went all the way to the finals, I believe, against Racquetball Carson.
Yes, you're right, Dean. He did get to the final last year. So this is a good event for Sam Murray, and he's motivated. I talked to him earlier in this game, and he feels a lot better than he did in Atlanta. So I think we're going to have a good match. And Andres Acuna has a real great psychological advantage here because both of these men went to tiebreaker before this match in the round of 16.
Interesting enough, the first tour debut for these two players were at the same event, the 16th U.S. Open in Minneapolis in 2011. That was both of their first events. So Acuna comes in with a record of 22 and 18, and Murray of 35 and 35. So where is Murray going to fall here after this tournament? Well, this doesn't account for their matches earlier in the tournament. But these guys have never played each other on the IRT Tour.
Yeah, I have no idea, Dean, if internationally they face each other, maybe in an IRF tournament, where we have the Pan American Games earlier this summer.
Wow, that was flat again. Murray, 3. Acuna, is it 3 or 2? 2 servings.
Yeah, it was a side out by Murray.
Yeah. So those are our matchups. We got 3 quarterfinals following this match right here, all in concession. Another plum of a setup. Acuna skipping that. I wonder if the nerves are kicking in on Sergio. I keep saying Sergio Acuna, and I have to apologize. It's Andres
Acuna de Costa Rica. So 3 serving 0 now. Sam Murray serving.
Andres' brother Sergio is probably back home looking, saying, "Hey, I'm doing well." Not a good serve, but a really poor return by Acuna. But he gets a setup, and he skipped it in. He had Sam Murray dead to rights right there.
That was a good shot down the line, but very
he didn't
poorly
have
executed.
to go that low.
Yeah, he didn't have to go that low. Just a pass. So we got Scott McClellan as the official referee, and line judges we have Rodrigo Montoya and Gerardo Franco.
Not a good serve by Murray, but again, a weak return. It's going very, his returns are coming kind of high.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good start here for Sam Murray. He's up 5-0. Again, both of these men in the round of 16s played till a tiebreaker, so they're there. Sam Murray serving, short.
Yeah, how they got here. Let's take a quick look here. So Andres Acuna played Kadim Carrasco from Bolivia in the round of 32s, and he won 15-4, 15-7. That's pretty good. And Andres Acuna took out Andre Parilla, the number 3 seed in this tournament, 15-4. He lost 7-15, and then he won in the breaker 11 serving 7. So really good matchups here. And Sam Murray, I'll tell you, he had a very difficult match in the round of 16s against Eduardo Portillo. Portillo was to me a sleeper in this event. So obviously that pick didn't work out. But he's someone that is on the rise for sure. Double fault right there by Acuna. So, but he did have to go to a tiebreaker with Portillo and won 11-5. So that was pretty good.
That was an awesome match. It lasted almost 2 hours. Just amazing.
Really good round of 16 matchups here we had on the docket this morning. So Acuna signaling to head referee, is that a screen? Get an explanation here.
Okay. So there was appeal right there. It was overturned. Looks like Sam Murray is going to discuss something with the head referee, Scott McClellan. Sam Murray. So 5 serving 0. Second serve. Murray. Oh, wanted to go to the back wall. Didn't get it. Ball skip. Now Andres Acuna back to the service box. Andres Acuna still hasn't been on the board. 0 serving 5. Acuna. What a great return there by Sam Murray. So just want to remind you folks, in 2 weeks we will be at the 24th annual U.S. Open in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Great shot there down the line by Murray. Point. 6 serving 0 in the headband scoreboard. Murray hailing from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Murray, service. Drive serve to the line. Acuna. Murray. Good rally there. Acuna siding out. You know, Dean, one of the things that I was thinking about, you know, I talked also to Andres Acuna earlier, and he was very, very happy about that win over Andre Parilla. But, you know, he's excited to face Murray. Like I said, he hasn't faced him professionally here in the IRT, but you know, he's got some tricks up his sleeve. He looks like he's been doing a lot of improvement in the coaching.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that impresses me about Andres Acuna, and you can get it just from his social media. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. He does some immense training in Costa Rica. Very physical training. Obviously, you can look at his legs and you can see that there's definitely, you know, some, you know, training in that department. I mean,
yeah,
his one leg's probably bigger
he's
than
done a
mine.
lot of leg work, a lot of quad, a lot of calf, and it shows in his cardio. You can't deny he has been really well coached. You know, and he has a big win this year, Dean. Internationally, he defeated Alejandro Landa, number 4 seed on the tour. He defeated him in international play at the Pan American Cup this year.
Yeah.
That was a big win for Andres Acuna.
So, guys, in our chat book, please like and share our post. Please like and share, like and share, like and share. Set up off the back wall for Murray down the line. Acuna trying to push it to the front wall and catches it. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned events. The tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching along at home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks go to Tracy and Imani Valentine, Formula Flow, and the staff here at Sport Fit Total Fitness Racket Club in Laurel, Maryland. Big setup for Acuna, 39 feet. Murray's right there. Good wide angle pass between the legs. Murray picks that one up. Set up 25 feet. Again, Sam Murray's right there. Gonna call that a skip. That ball kind of popped. Decent call, probably not worth an appeal at 0 serving 6. Acuna yet to get on the board.
Acuna to the serve. Drive serving to Murray's backhand. Wow.
That was a flat rollout right there.
You know, I'm not saying that
I.e. flatty.
I'm not saying that Andres Acuna hasn't done good serves, but Samuel Murray has had just the right answer for each and every one of them. Murray to the box. Murray serving to Andres. He's going to get a setup. No, he's going to take a ceiling shot.
He wanted to shoot that ball. They're going to do a replay on their own. Sam wanted to shoot that overhand into the corner. Andres doesn't have to give him that shot. But players kind of overruled. Head referee didn't have to make a call at all.
Well, just remember, Samuel Murray and both Andres Acuna, they're very nice. Both of them are very good gentlemen, very nice. And just remember that, you know, Sam is Canadian, so he's very, very nice. Sam Murray gets a setup from Acuna. Wow, cross court.
You know what Sam did really well there? He got really low and kind of drove that ball cross court. Timeout on the court by Andres Acuna. Is that a racket timeout, or that's an actual timeout on the court? We'll take a short break ourselves right here. IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time in on the court, Sam Murray. 7 serving 0 on the head pen scoreboard.
Referee Scott McClellan calling to play this match again to renew it. 7 serving 0. In the head pen. Murray.
Punches that in the corner. 8 serving 0. Let's go courtside. JP. JP, what do you have so far in this match?
Yeah, Dean, we're taking a look at the last tournament in Atlanta, Georgia for these two players. Sam Murray was knocked out in the quarterfinals by Rocky Carson, while Andres Acuna was knocked out in the second round by Eduardo Garay. These two have never played before, like you said before, on tour. So let's see what happens. Thanks, Dean.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Courtside reporting. JP Edwards. Big skip going in right there. Murray back. Nine serving 0 on the head pen scoreboard. Acuna yet to get on the board.
Sam Murray back in the service box. Drive serve again. Acuna. Great return.
You know, I haven't seen, other than, you know, Sam Murray's big power and his, like, really good cross courts and kill shots, I'm not seeing serve from Sam Murray. I'm not seeing, like, good serves. He's getting the points, but I'm not seeing the, you know, the great serve. His serves are coming off the back wall. Great use of his body right there, which, you know, obviously if you got a guy like Sam Murray turning, pinning you against the wall, which is what he just did, that was an absolute perfect shot. And if you guys were watching, you saw Sam Murray had pretty much 75% of the court. He didn't have to kill the ball. He just had to put it into the right spot. And he did. Point.
Well, I don't know if there's anything I have to do with it. So we were talking earlier with Alvaro Beltran, and we're talking to Rocky Carson. Both of them told me in the morning that they felt that the court was a little slower than normal.
Yes. This court, believe it or not, what I'm told is behind the beams there's less studs, and that makes the ball, I guess, play a little slower.
That is a factor. However, these are professional players. They have to make their own adjustments when they come and play. So it shouldn't be a big deal, but still.
Yeah, Andres Acuna trying that wrap serve right there, and Sam Murray tracked it pretty well. Murray back in the box. Game 1, first quarterfinal action here in Laurel, Maryland.
Sam Murray at the box. Drive serve and Acuna, no.
That's a jam of his own.
Wow.
And Acuna puts that right in the ground. 10-0 on the Headpen scoreboard. Headpen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball sponsor of the IRT, the WOR, USAR, and LPRT. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online, www.head.com/racquetball.
Great serve by Murray right there.
Yeah.
But a better return from Acuna. Puts it right down the line.
You know, Sam kind of sliced that ball a little bit. It was nice, but Acuna read it well.
Yeah. So Acuna now trying to shift the momentum here. To Murray's backhand. Acuna keeping it alive.
Can't catch up to that one. The IRT would give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox Sports supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com. Back to the action.
Double bounce there. Acuna. So Andres Acuna to the service box. Drive serve to Murray's backhand short. Second chance for Acuna.
Again, if you're online, Donald Williams, please like and share our feed. Oh, you know, Sam Murray wants that ball back. I don't think he had enough time to set up right there.
Andres Acuna finally getting on the board here with the first point of this game. 1 serving 10 of the Headpen scoreboard. Let's see if it can shift the momentum. Again. Off the back wall. Set up. Wow.
That was an easy setup. Sam's gonna want that ball. You're not gonna get that call, especially at 10-2.
No, there was no way that Sam Murray would have got that ball. Acuna making the perfect shot there selection. Go the right corner. All the way from Murray. And now, again, Acuna with the service. 2 serving 10. Murray. Too much heat there from Murray to Acuna. Can't get to it, can't put a ball in it. And now Murray back to the service box. Murray only 5 points away for closing in on this game number 1 of this first quarterfinal match.
Want to say hi to a special friend in the chat box, Mr. Todd Boss from Boss Consulting. Pro Racquetball Stats.com. That's where we get all of our information. We got a link on our website for Pro Racquetball Stats.com. Mr. Todd Boss, thank you for all you do.
Sam Murray right there with that risk of a shot, and Andres Acuna waiting for him down the line. Puts it away very easily.
Someone in the chat box says, you know, Sam Murray's a beast and he's got a really long reach. He does. Like, he gets some balls. Oh, Acuna turned around. No call right there. So Scott didn't think. The players are going to overrule this themselves. They're not even going to have to go to appeal.
Well, we have a couple line judges here. Again, it's Rodrigo Montoya and Gerardo Franco. In case they want to appeal anything, line judges are right here.
So he's going to appeal whether there's
A penalty hinder is called
a
on Sam
penalty
Murray.
hinder.
So Montoya calls it good.
So he called a penalty hinder on Sam Murray for not moving out of the way. I think Sam thought it was a little contact early and wanted to stop play, but Acuna said, I'm not ready to stop play. I need another point here. And that's exactly what happened. Set up off the back wall for Acuna into the corner, but beast mode right there. Slaps it cross court. Easy kill. Back in the box. Murray.
So that penalty hinder that was placed gives Andres Acuna 1 more point.
Yeah, and notably, Sam Murray would lose an appeal as well.
Yes. Murray's back in the box. Murray with a drive serve. Short serve. Good serve right there, but unfortunately short for Murray. Second opportunity. Murray. Lob serve to Acuna. Off back wall. Acuna gets the setup. Murray. Setup right there. Acuna. Murray with the setup. Wow. Acuna very calmly, coolly.
Nice shot right there. You know, both players, a little too much pinches. Players are reading it.
That exchange that they had was a little too long that it should have for both of them. They're getting tired. Remember, these guys played earlier a 3-game match. The round of 16.
Yeah, but you know what? Nothing for nothing. They were able to go back to the hotel, reset. You know, they're both in the same boat here. Set up off the back wall. This might be tough against the wall, but Acuna grabs that one. Oh, short hop right there. Doesn't come off the back wall. Murray, crowd likes it. I tell you, there's a pretty good crowd here for a Friday afternoon.
Oh, it is. You know, and I'm glad that they're here because they really appreciate these players coming over here. I've seen people just take pictures with the players, asking for autographs, and the players are loving it. So, you know, very glad to be here in Laurel, Maryland. The club has been great to us, Dean.
Well, I'll tell you, last year was the first time the men's tour's been back here in, I think they said over 10 years. I'm not sure about that stat, but that's what they said last year. And last year, Thursday night, this place was cranking so much. It was unlike any event that I've been to. Not Grand Slam event.
Sam Murray, lob serve to the right. Acuna. He's not going to take the setup. He's going to go for a ceiling shot. Murray, going to go for it. Wow.
Oh, Murray can't pick up that one. Yes, he does. McClellan says yes. Acuna says no. Side out.
Side out. You know, still, Andres Acuna is still trailing 3-10 in the headpen scoreboard.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action, but, you know, over the past probably 5 minutes or so, we haven't had any points scored either side.
No, just been an exchange of trading blows.
But I honestly feel that both players are just really over-swinging.
Do you think they're overthinking, overanalyzing each other since they haven't faced each other professionally?
Well, I mean, in the beginning, like chess, you know, they're trying to check out their opponent. But, I mean, I'm not – Murray, the more seasoned player on tour, he's been a little more crisp. But even his shots, they're just high.
It's a replay.
Hashtag just a replay.
I agree with referee Scott McClellan.
Yeah, the ball was up.
Still 3 serving 10 in the headpen scoreboard. Andres Acuna to the serve. Drive serve right to the line for Murray. Andres going to go to the back wall. Murray gets a setup. Easy shut up, and it's a good shot.
Rollout. Appealed instantly.
It's a good shot right there.
Both line judges say yes. Appeal
unfortunately.
You know, to Andre's point, it did sound funny, and there's the reason for the instant appeal. He had no question he was appealing that.
No, there was no question.
But, you know, there's, unlike Atlanta, Atlanta had that caulk on the sidewall.
Yes.
This is kind of open. You might get that little pocket of air setup coming from Murray. Out of midair again.
Wow.
Nice down the line there by the Costa Rican, Andres Acuna.
Wow, you know what power from Sam Murray. He's been on the front of the court a while now, and you can see how that ball curves when he hits it. Unfortunately, the shots have not been good for Murray to pick.
And a nice easy side out. Did you know wearrollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT? Rollout offers a complete line of IRT and other lifestyle racquetball clothing. This weekend only, save 10% with offer code IRT Maryland at checkout. Not only is Rollout the #1 clothing company in our industry, but they also produce custom racquetball shirts for tournaments, teams, and other clients across the country. Retail or custom, wearrollout.com is the go-to source for racquetball. Shop wearrollout.com today. Support the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. So I had 2 winners in Rocky Carson match earlier. They won some prizes. I'll be mailing that stuff out to you. I have your emails. I will return emails. If anyone over the next, this night purchases items on wearrollout.com, email me your receipt, and I have some gifts I'm going to ship out. Dean at IRT-tour.com. I think he called that a skipped in. No.
Another
So
side
if
out, Dean. We haven't got a point on the board in a while.
Yeah, 10-7-3. That scoreboard operator really has nothing to do. I
Exactly.
don't know why he's here. So if you buy something on wearrollout.com today, we got some great new IRT merchandise. Send me an email with your receipt, and I'll get back to you if you're one of our winners. Great cross-court pass by Acuna. Side out again.
See, what a defensive match that we're watching. If you love racquetball, if you're a true racquetball fan, this is what you love, just players exchanging, going back and forth.
Well, I'll tell you, when last year at this event, when Sam Murray played in the finals against Rocky Carson, he was extremely winded. I mean, nothing for nothing, but Sam Murray was twisting and turning. Rocky had him running all over the place, and it was evident. So the longer this match goes, I would say, personally, it would favor Andres Acuna.
It should favor Andres Acuna. But, the thing is that Sam Murray is a warrior. Both of these men are warriors. But, the factor is that you mentioned it was against Rocky Carson. I mean, playing against Rocky Carson, who doesn't get winded?
Me, for sure.
Racquetball's Iron Man gets the best out of everybody.
Short serve. A little better serving as of late by Murray. The beginning he was getting a lot of points, but not on good serves. Like I said before, the serves were coming off the back wall.
Set up right there. Acuna. Murray. Not seeing the offense that we'd like to see from Murray, Dean.
With a nice little reach there, but here's a setup at the dotted line. Acuna, but too high. 3 feet high, Fabio. I mean, with your broken leg, you could probably get that one.
Exactly. We cannot see any offense here. Wow.
Not when you hit it that low.
Finally.
Good rally, and the crowd appreciates it.
Finally, a point from these two gentlemen. Sam Murray gets a point on the board again. 11 serving 3 in the headpin scoreboard. What a rally. It took a while.
Special thanks to some of the local sponsors here of Tracy in Imani Valentine, SportFit, Total Fitness, D&J Towing and Recovering, Pro Racquetball Stats, BJ's Restaurant and Brewery, Grind and Conquer Fitness, Vicky Hopkins, Wayne Toyne, Mike and Karen Grizz, Maddie Melendez, Eric Robinson, David Austin, Ryan Wilson, Dottie's Trophies, and the Spiro family, Kelbs.com, the Maryland Rack Pack, Zurich Construction, Slimo, and Charity Oregon. The tournament would not have been made possible without your support, generous donations. We cannot thank you enough. From Tracy and Imani Valentine and Formula Flow.
Right there, as we see, Sam Murray after that rally gets another point. 12 serving 3 now in the headpin scoreboard. Sam Murray closing in on this first game. 3 points away. Murray again to the service. Murray, right serve. Backhand. Acuna, Murray. Wow. Not the best shot selection, Dean.
Side out again?
Yeah, that's a side out, but not the best shot selection there from Murray. He was in front of the court. He's not dominating the front of the court as he usually does. He's more of a backcourt guy, in my opinion. He does really good backcourt work, but still, he's in the front, and it's not that very difficult, but still.
Nice little stroke right there by Sam Murray. Flat
See,
rollout.
That's what I'm talking about. Him dominating, doing a good job of the backcourt, but he's in the front and he's struggling as of late. Let's see if he can change the pace of this game. He's up 12-3 in the headpan scoreboard. Murray goes to the back wall. Acuna gets a setup there. Oh, wallpaper. Good setup there for Murray.
Where'd that go?
Down the line. Wow. Now
DTL.com.
Murray with another point. Now 13 serving 3. He's getting into the rhythm again. This top 8 player. Sam Murray again. Service box to under Acuna's backhand.
Nice little push towards the front wall. Splatty right there from Acuna. Acuna's still stuck on 3.
Yeah, but great defense from Acuna lately. Acuna, oh, down the line right there. Great pass by Murray, obligating Andres to go to the back wall. He can't put a racket on it. Side out. Murray again to the service box.
Great atmosphere here. If you're in Maryland, you're in Washington, D.C., you're on the East Coast, drive on over. We have 3 more matches tonight. It'll be a good one. Set up off the back wall, Murray. Nice little splat rollout of his own. Point. So we have our first game point opportunity for Sam Murray, Mr. Big Canada. And we shall see what happens here. Sam Murray from Brossard, Quebec, Canada. A lot of hockey goes on up there. Surprised that the Big Canada doesn't play hockey.
Maybe one day we'll see Kane and Sam Murray play a little hockey.
On a court.
Yep.
We can get side out right there. We can get there's something called glice. It's like you can lay it down and skate on it.
Yeah, I've seen that on the internet. Maybe we can put Samuel Murray and Kane playing a little hockey there. I think it would give us a show.
Well, I was talking to Sam's coach who's here, one of his coaches that's here, and about getting a Tier 1 in Canada next season. Nice little wallpaper splatty. Second game point opportunity for Sam Murray. Wipes his glasses, hangs out at the front wall. He's really going to set. I like the fact that he's taking his time, thinking about what he's going to do here. I would maybe even change it up, give him a lob serve. But Sam says, no, I'm going to drive serve, and it's going to come off the back wall. Oh, it didn't. But a good pickup setup for the game right here. Murray cross court. Nice little tap off the back glass. Let's see what Acuna can do here. This is going to be tough. Oh, here's a phenomenal shot. And Canada picks that one up.
Somehow he kept it alive.
Pitch. All right, this is going to end probably about right here. No. Murray puts it in. Acuna got a little tired. Game 1 in the books. We'll take a short break ourselves here on IRT Live.
My name is Bobby Horn, or David Horn, as some might know me as.
Oh my goodness.
Get
The Reaching Dream Foundation's helped me out a lot in the last, I mean, for as long as I can remember, really.
Oh, too good.
This sport has taken me to a place that I never thought I would be before.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the IRT with the second game between Andres Acuna and Samuel Murray. Costa Rica versus Canada, the best of each country right now. Dean, what do you think that Andres Acuna needs to do?
Well,
he lost the first game 3-15. What does he need to do to get back into this?
Well, for starters, he comes out in a new shirt, so he's sporting a nice purple-colored shirt. He thinks he's in the sun in San Jose, Costa Rica, which, you know, maybe will get him to relax a little more. I honestly think he was overhitting and overthinking. A lot of his shots were coming way off the back wall. Sam had a ton of setups, and I'm not even saying that Sam played great, because the game, there was a lot of nothing. And when I say there was a lot of back and forth, no points scored, a lot of nothing, this, that, and the other. So what I want to see him do is I want to see him serve better. And there you go, point. You know, and when I say better, like, he disguised his serve. Sam leaned over here. Even though he got that ball, he wasn't able to make an effective return.
I agree with you. I mean, I would like to see from both of these athletes a better shot selection. Way better shot selection. And most of it in the front court, because I didn't see them struggle on the back court, but more in the front court. They're trying to slap the ball, just touching. I think they really need to make a better shot selection.
How many shots were, like, middle of the court, right down Broadway?
Wow.
There you go, right there. Acuna heating up.
So 2 serving 0 on the head.
But you see, it starts out with an effective serve. He had a lob serve, but it was effective. It was a nice nick serve, but not a good serve. Set up off the back wall. Acuna, cross court, kill shot.
This Acuna quickly getting on the board. Such a different rhythm right now. More aggressive. I like it. He's doing a lot more work. He's made some improvements clearly. He probably talked to his coach right now during the break. Now Acuna.
See, effective serve, not coming off the back wall.
Murray putting that ball away. And again, like you mentioned, Dean, Murray has his coach here from the Canadian national team. We're not far from where they live, so it doesn't surprise me that he has his coach. And you know, I've always said, a player when he has his coach live reacts very differently.
Well, you know what? They're held accountable in person. You know, you can, like Kane even said on his interview, you know, if he's not feeling it, he wants to talk to his coach, he's not even going to answer the call. You know, so when the guy's right in front of you, the excuses don't work. You know, you're held to a different accountability, and we'll get into that at the U.S. Open. On the U.S. Open preview show, we're going to be sitting down with Coach Fran Davis for a one-on-one segment on, you know, Coach's Corner. We're going to have that, so check in for our lineup. Most likely it's going to be Tuesday night at the U.S. Open. We're going to come live right here on the IRT channels.
So Andres Acuna 4 serving 0 now. He got another point right there. And another point there by Acuna.
Effective
again.
serve, you know, and a decent third shot. And it's making the difference for Acuna.
See, there you go. What we were talking about earlier. Better
he almost
shot
doubled
selection.
his points in game 1. Murray's stretching a little bit. I wonder if he felt anything.
Acuna. Better serve. Doesn't take the setup. Murray is going to take his.
That was flat as a pancake.
Down the line. Let's see what a difference in this match. Samuel Murray was leading 10-0, but now it's the other way around. Acuna leading 5-0 in this second game.
Yeah, what was the score in the game one? Was it 8-0?
It was 10-0 at a point.
10-0, wow. That would be interesting. In other words, the game's to 15, but if you have 10-0 lead, the game should be over.
A knockout. That was a point right there by Sam Murray. He's finally on the board, 1-5 in the headpen scoreboard. Murray trying to turn this around. Doesn't want to go to tiebreaker, I'm sure of that.
I don't know if he has enough T-shirts for a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Well-
both of these gentlemen changed their shirts in the timeout. Both of them.
Well, it was interesting. Before the match started, Sam came over for a warm-up ball, and I'm like, you're already sweating. What a flatty right there. Murray didn't think so, but Acuna reached out for the ball almost instantly.
So 5-1 in the headpen scoreboard. Andres Acuna. Can he keep this momentum? Can he ride this wave? Good service right there, but a better return.
Not a
by
good
Murray.
serve. Not a
Murray
good
was
serve. It wasn't close enough to the wall. It was in mid. I mean, Sam was able to even take a half a step, lunge, and just take care of that ball.
So Rocky Carson is in the house, getting ready for his next match. He plays Alvaro Beltran after this match.
Set up on the back wall for Acuna. Nobody home. Oh, we got an appeal. Short. One up, one down. Appeal used. 5-1 on the headpen scoreboard here. Laurel, Maryland, the Valentine.
Short serve there, second chance for Acuna.
Serve coming up. Like the serve. I definitely like that serve. That high lob nick. For those of you at home, the ball goes pretty high and hits the side wall, probably at a height of about 10 feet, and kind of just nicked off the side wall and tried to shoot that. That was a good serve. Again, a great serve by Acuna.
Back wall there from Murray. Acuna with a setup.
Finally serving well and shooting well is Andres Acuna.
Wow, Andres, what a great rally right there.
The IRT would like to thank one of their nonprofit organization, the Reaching Your Dreams Foundation. Their mission: support young athletes from around the world with needed resources to achieve success both on and off the court, to develop successful careers not only in life but in sports as well. Give today at give2rydf.org.
A good nick serve there, right there from Murray. And again, effective serving, effective return. A better kill there for Andres Acuna. Now he's up 8-1 in the headpen scoreboard. Andres Acuna looking to ride this wave. Short serve. Good selection. Second opportunity for Andres Acuna.
Nice lead here by Acuna. That's what Murray has to do. That ain't it. Hashtag just
a replay.
replay. Sam's like, why? Yeah, I think I would agree with Sam Murray. I think there should have been a hinder. Corto, short.
So a short serve is called by the referee.
Agree. 1 up, 1 down.
There you go.
Wow, these guys can't agree on anything. They must be married.
Well, we got to remember, on the left side, we have Rodrigo Montoya as a side judge, and on the right side, we have Gerardo Franco. So their vantage points are different.
Wow, what a backhand cross court from shoulder high by Sam Murray.
And we got a 1-serving-8 game. Sam Murray, he's got a big hill to climb if he doesn't want to go to the third and final game. Murray again, the box. 5 serving Acuna, no. You see, wow.
Jam, shot it right at him. Didn't fool him. Set up off the back wall, and Acuna buries that down the line. Nobody home. Big Canada was ice skating.
So right there, see that touch. That's what I'm talking about, that touch.
Yeah,
and
for a
that,
big guy, that was a really good shot.
Yeah, it was. But still, that touch, Acuna in the front, not a good shot selection. It costed a side out. 1-serving-8. Score called by the referee, Scott McClellan, and the head pen scoreboard.
Murray looking to increase this score here. Set up off the back wall. Nice, good hit right there down the line from Acuna. Back in the box. 8-serve-1. Head pen scoreboard. Head pen, not only the scoreboard sponsor, not only the official ball of the IRT. Head pen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today. www.head.com/racquetball.
Serving. Backhand. Oh, Murray burying that ball in the right corner.
Wow. See, they had that funny sound again. However, it's a good shot. So something up on the top of the court. I think they're looking at up top. There's some sort of noise coming from up top. Where's that noise coming from?
Our production team look into.
Well, there's a mic. There's a speaker inside the up top of the court, and I think there's some feedback coming through it. Like maybe there's a frequency or something. But it shouldn't be on frequency. We got a hard plug. So we're back. I think there was some sort of radio frequency or something coming from that microphone up on the, for the players to hear head referee. So we had to stop play. Interesting enough. I think Sam Murray is asking, is that a replay on the last, but I don't think so. I think the play was over. Anyway, action back on center court here at Laurel, Maryland. Murray in the box, 1-serves-8. Good serve right there. Here comes a plum of a setup in the service box. Murray pushes that right into the corner.
Murray gets a point. 2-serving-8 now on the head pen scoreboard. Murray with a big hill to climb. He doesn't want to go to tiebreaker. Just a little pause there. Both of these athletes can take a breather.
Yeah, it's interesting because we just had like a 2-minute break with the speaker issue. So it's interesting that they need a breather. going to be tough. But here comes the setup. Skipped it right in. Acuna coming up with the splinters all over there.
Well, listen, Acuna taking that risk, and I think it's a good try. I mean, not to be anything. I mean, remember, guys, the best defense is a good offense, and Andres Acuna trying to get an offense there, unfortunately, gives up another point free to Sam Murray. Acuna.
Nice little return. So this place is really getting packed here for a Friday night. It's like Friday night fights here in Laurel, Maryland. Total Fitness Club. Packed house upstairs, too, overlooking the court. I love the setup in this court. It's got the, you know, the really old racquetball club feel, like Alvaro mentioned earlier, you know, when he was in the booth with us. It's got a really good setup for viewing racquetball. It's wide open. You can see all 4 courts. So at any time, you can stand in the middle of the club and watch 4 games of racquetball just by spinning around.
So 9 serving 3 now in the headpan scoreboard. Andres Acuna finally gets another point. Increases lead. Andres from the back. Murray from the back again. Andres just there again. That shot selection from the front. Not good. Keeping the ball alive. Murray. See, again.
Too high. They're both hitting the ball too high. It's coming off the back wall.
Not only that, I mean, Andres Acuna is in front of the court. Clearly, his opponent is behind him, and yet he just that slap on the ball, not putting it away or not going from a wide angle pass. Sam Murray.
So a little sweat towel timeout with our service master. I don't know why they would want to use that for their face. It's
Well,
it's the official towel timeout.
so 3 serving 9 in the headpan scoreboard. Sam Murray down by 6. Good shot there.
Little wallpaper. Acuna right to Sam Murray. Can't catch up to that one. Point. Or side out. Was that a side out?
No, that's a point for Sam Murray. Oh, broken ball.
Broken ball.
Oof, tough.
So again, next up on championship court on this fantastic Friday is the number 2 seed Rocky Carson taking on the 7th seed in this tournament. Happens to be the 5 seed, the 5th ranked player on tour, Mr. Alvaro Beltran. I'm excited for that matchup. It's a matchup between, you know, the old guards, so to speak. So, like I was saying before, Fabio, Alvaro is seeded number 7 in this tour, in this event, but he's ranked 5 on tour. So for every event we have a straight draw, and then we have what's called a flip 1, flip 2, flip 3. It's all on our website, irttour.com, under the ranking system. So the 7 and the 5 will switch spots, and the 6 and the 8 will switch spots. That was designed long ago so that the same 8 players don't always play each other in the quarterfinals. However, with a lot of the movement that we have, what a good pickup. With a lot of the movement that we have now with our lower ranked players, we're seeing a lot of the same matchups even in the flip.
Point
So Sam Murray wanted a hinder there, but I don't think he didn't get one from the head referee, but he may get one from the appeals committee, but we'll see. It did look like Acuna was kind of holding up for the hinder, but then said, forget it.
Oh, yeah. There's Acuna. Good serve.
Like and share our feed. Setup coming. What a plum. Acuna. Murray is right there.
Again, that shot selection in the front for both of them. Wow.
Right at him. Down Broadway. Great shot by Acuna.
Great heat right there from Andres Acuna. Not settling, not giving up, and not giving anything away. And now we have
11 serving 2. 2 really lopsided. 11 serving 3 on the headpan scoreboard. A very lopsided game. Opposite ace serve. So what I said earlier, Acuna came out serving well. Timeout on the court. Sam Murray took a timeout. We'll take a short break ourselves right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, next up on this court, championship court, Rocky Carson, Alvaro Beltran. Time back in here.
Andres Acuna on the court again. Sam Murray on the court again.
Players make their way back to championship court.
So Sam Murray has a big hill to climb here, Dean. I mean, he's trailing 3-12.
So I think Sam Murray's getting a little clarifications here. Let's go courtside, JP. JP.
Yeah, Dean, I've got some stats here for you guys. 50% of the winners from Sam have come from pinches and splats, while on the other hand, 50% of winners from Andres have come from down-the-line shots. The difference between the two games is that Sam has skipped more in the second game, and Andres skipped more in the first game, which is a clear show of the scoreline. Thanks, Dean.
Thank you, JP. A lot of good feedback coming in the chat box from people liking our stats, man. JP Edwards.
So 2 points away, Andres Acuna from pulling this game number 2 from Samuel Murray, the best from Canada versus the best from Costa Rica. Head to head here in Laurel, Maryland.
Short serve is the call. Setup coming from Acuna right into the corner, skips it in, side out.
See, now Sam Murray needs to make a change of pace here. He had the game clearly dominated in the first, but now he's trailing by 10. Murray down the line but short. Second opportunity.
Please, everybody in our chat box, please like and share, like and share, like and share.
Murray, Acuna,
I don't even know if he actually swung.
side out. No, he didn't.
How many of you guys in the chat box would like a tiebreaker? And if so, who do you think's gonna win? Setup coming.
Wow, what a way to keep it alive by Murray. Coming back and just destroying that ball down the line.
Yeah, you know, Andres has given Sam just way too many setups here late in game 2, and he really should be out of this game already. He's in overtime.
Yeah, definitely. Andres Acuna, his priority right now is to side out at this very moment, get 2 quick points, take this to a tiebreaker. Sam Murray, Cecil, there. Murray, Acuna, giving Murray a setup. Andres, again, see?
Replay, hashtag, players kind of bumped each other a little bit. We're going to have a towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. So Fabio, do you think, obviously if the score, if Sam stays the same here, 3-3, I mean, it's complete opposite of game 1.
Definitely.
What if this is how it ends, how do you see the tiebreaker?
Wow. You know what, we discussed this before, and you said Andres Acuna has a better opportunity to win this match if it goes to tiebreaker. I wouldn't be so sure of that because both of these athletes are young and they're hungry. But I think the experience, to me, is going to favor Sam Murray in the third game if it goes to that.
There you have it. Words of wisdom, Fabio Soto.
Murray, C serve right there, Acuna. Wow.
What a shot right there by Acuna.
That was very close to being a skip ball. Acuna got the side out that he needed. Now, he's only 2 good serves away, Dean, from finishing this match. Acuna again in the front. Wow, great pass, point. Acuna with his first game point.
There you have it. First game point opportunity for Andres Acuna in the service box. Drive serve. Went for the wrap or jam. Second serve coming up. I wish he went back with that high lob nick.
Great. Acuna, oh.
He's got to go to the ceiling ball. He's barely making that, getting his racket on it. He can't try to shoot that ball.
Three serving, 14 on the headband scoreboard. Sam Murray. Is he going to keep fighting? Is he going to regroup? What's going to happen?
Nice little hands right there from the Costa Rican. Second game point opportunity, looking to head into the breaker.
By the way, just to mention Costa Rica, they'll host the IRF Junior World Championships later this year, Dean.
Yes, I'm well aware. Set up off the back row for the game. Good pass down the line by Acuna. Game 2 in the books. We'll be back with a tiebreaker right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear here, Valentine Open, sitting courtside with Fabio Soto, our production manager, and director is Mr. Pablo Faje. JP is our statistician here on IRT Live. We are in our first quarterfinal matchup here this afternoon, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Next matchup, Alvaro Beltran versus Rocky Carson. Real quick, the IRT wants to thank one of our partners, Rafa House. Their mission to end the trafficking and sexual exploitation of children through aftercare for survivors, prevention for the vulnerable, and awareness for all. Check them out, www.rafahouse.org. So the IRT supports Rafa House and the RYDF. Give to rydf.org.
Well, in this third game, since both of these athletes scored the exact same points, so they
did a coin flip?
They did a coin flip, and Andres Acuna won. So he says serve.
The keys to this game right here is going to be serve. I predict if Acuna serves the way he was serving in game he was serving in game 2. He definitely will win. So Sam Murray wants an avoidable right there. He's not getting that call. You know, he can appeal it. It's pretty early to use your appeal in game 3, I'll tell you that much.
Andres Acuna with the serve. Plumb
Setup
right there.
coming.
Point.
So Sam Murray may appeal this one. No. 1-0. So Sam Murray's asking, can we play with contact? And that answer is, if it's incidental. One serving 0 on the head pen scoreboard here early in tiebreaker.
Acuna.
Drive serve with
Short.
Andres Acuna. Setup coming. Got a little action in front of me. They're taking headshots of Alvaro Beltran and Rocky Carson for their next match coming up right here on IRT Live.
So 2 serving 0 in the head pen scoreboard. Andres Acuna, the Costa Rican national player. Service.
Not a good serve, but he got a weak return.
Shot selection in the front. We've been talking about it all match.
Big setup from Big Canada coming at the dotted line. Down the line, Acuna can't catch up to it. Acuna's going to check the floor right there to see if we need a Frank Catalano timeout. Not sure. No.
Now
Players.
Sam Murray to the service box.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. You knew it was coming. They were just taking their time trying to figure it out.
Probably getting a breather in both of them.
Well, you know, that's good for someone like Sam Murray. Like, he's a really big guy, you know, so he does get a little winded quicker than others. As a professional athlete himself, I mean, he's fit for it, but he's a tall, big guy to begin with.
So 0 serving 2 in the head pin scoreboard. Sam Murray wants to get on this. He has to go on the board right now.
Screen serve. And here we go. Good serve off the back wall. Acuna flat rolls that one.
Wow.
Called it a good shot. Murray begs to differ. Looked good to me, Fabio.
Yeah, but if he didn't disagree, he didn't appeal. So it's really up to him. Acuna now. Not a good serve.
Again, not a good serve. He's really got to do a better job in the serving department here in game 3. Game 2, he came out on fire because the serves were well. So here we go. Sam Murray looking to get on the board. Set up again. Both players giving each other really good setups, Fabio.
Yeah, setup through setup. There's another one. Acuna. Murray. Front. Acuna. Gonna give Murray another setup.
Plum of a shot at the front wall. Murray, cross court. Acuna can't catch up. No goose egg for Murray. 1 serving 2. One serving 2 on the head pen scoreboard. Sam Murray taking his time up there. To give a special shout out to Freight Management and Logistics once again, fmlfreight.com.
Short serve call with the referee Scott McClellan. Sam Murray. The Maple Leaf.
Big Canada from Brassard, Quebec. Skip that one in, Sam Murray. Tiebreaker action here. Players play to 11. Gotta win by 1. Here we go, Acuna. Drive serve coming up from Acuna. Excellent drive serve. Good cross court once again. Murray just smacking at it. Gets a racket on that one. But here comes a plum of a setup off the back wall for Murray. And Acuna zigs when he should have zagged. No good. Side out.
He caught him going the other way, as he's been doing for all throughout this game.
You know, Andres Acuna really didn't have to take that shot. He could have let that ball go, you know, and got it off the back wall. Just a wipe the glasses type thing. So if you notice, the players have to stay on the court, or that would constitute a timeout. So play resumes back on championship court. 1 serving 2 on the head pen scoreboard. Sam Murray in the box.
Sam Murray. Driving to the left.
Nice little pluck. As we get a change, JP courtside, what do you have?
Yeah, Dean, taking a look at the stat books. After last tournament in Atlanta, Sam Murray is exactly at a 50% win percentage for his games on the IRT. So this game will determine whether he has a positive or a negative win percentage. Thanks, Dean.
There you go. Sam Murray. Big skip in there by Acuna. So players are both really
Sam Murray still trailing by 1. I gotta admit it, Dean, I thought this was gonna be a lot quicker tiebreaker. Screen serve. Second serve there for Murray. Acuna going down the line. Back wall. Murray from the back. Shoots it. Again, that front defense.
Great cross-court pass right there by Big Canada.
This match is tied up at 2 apiece at the head pen scoreboard. Remember, this game is till 11. And the winner of this match will take on tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the winner of Alvaro Beltran and Rocky Carter.
I'm going to have an appeal here because I really think that that ball was short, and there instantly is the appeal. Agree, disagree, call stands.
3 serving 2 in the head pen scoreboard. We can't seem to get both line judges to agree.
Three serving 2, Murray in the lead. Big setup for Canada.
Defense there by Murray. Excellent defense. Murray with a setup from the back. Shooting. Murray, back wall. No other option. Acuna. Oh, ceiling shot there.
Plum. And Acuna is right there. Again, shot selection, Fabio. We talked about it earlier. Big setup. How many players had big setups?
Replay there called by referee Scott McClellan.
Well, he did hold his hand. He did hold his racket up, but he took the shot.
Is he going to appeal?
He can appeal if it's an avoidable. So that's what he's asking his coach. His coach right away said appeal, and Sam said you only get 2 appeals, and I think he already lost one. So, so he already lost his appeal in the tiebreaker.
So 3 serving 2 still in the head pen scoreboard. Point for Sam Murray. He's slowly but surely creeping away from Andres Acuna.
Absolutely. Drive serve coming from Murray. Screen serve, second serve. Like and share our feed, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the box, please like and share. If you'd like to be a partner of the IRT, please email me at irt-tour.com. What a good pickup there by Murray, but here comes a setup. No. Another set. Both players have multiple setups during multiple rallies.
Yeah, but that's a result of them not picking their shots as they should. That shouldn't have been a rally that long, Dean. It's really one of the things that frustrated Andres Acuna. He's in the front and he can't clearly finish. And right now, in this specific play, Sam Murray finished a shot, corner on the right side, another point. So Sam's up 5-2.
Very interesting, you know, Fabio, that these players are stuck in this predicament, that they're not making their shots, but it's not one, it's both players.
Oh! Andres Acuna hitting Sam Murray. What's the call?
So I think you can appeal. He's got called for an avoidable. He got tagged right there. He might even have a tattoo.
Wow.
Gonna give the Sharpie over to Andres Acuna after this match here so he can autograph that.
Acuna the service box. Acuna.
Set up off the back wall for Acuna. Big Canada gets that one, but another big setup.
What a way to keep it alive.
Nobody home right there. Acuna, tres cinco.
Well, they're looking to go to distance. Acuna.
Nice little kill shot there by Big Canada.
Service return. So Sam Murray back in the driver's seat. He's up 5-3. Let's see what he does. Good serve. Murray, cross court. Can't get to it. Point. Big Canada. So 6-3 now at the headpan scoreboard. Andres Acuna.
Timeout on the court.
Timeout.
Yeah, let's stay right here.
So, Dean, he's only down by 3, Andres Acuna. He had the momentum of the second game into the third, but he's trailing right now by 3. It's not over. It's just in the middle. What do you think, you know, that Andres Acuna needs to do right now to get back into this?
You know, he needs to make the right shot. As we said before, both players are hitting the ball, and it might just be something as far as contact point. It might be over swinging. I can't really tell from my vantage point. But each player is hitting the ball super hard, super high, and they both have setups, and not one of them are executing.
Well, it's a matter of shot selection, what I'm seeing. I mean, yes, they're hitting so very, very hard. I think Samuel Murray is one of those players on the tour, the Pro Tour, that definitely hits the hardest. But the problem here now is that power has really no effect if you can't control it. And it's something that's very noticeable in young players, but Sam Murray's nothing new. As JP Edwards said earlier, he's 35 and 35. So that means, you know, he's had some experience. So this type of thing has not been well for Sam Murray. He's back in the court now, warming up. Andres Acuna changing his shirt. We're going back in. We got on deck Rocky Carson waiting on deck.
Patiently. Impatiently.
Looking like an absolute beast.
He's looking like he has to catch a flight or something.
I'm sure Coach Fran Davis is waiting to see Rocky on the court. Sam Murray, 6'3", headpan scoreboard. Here we go. Murray to the right. Great serve right there. He gets a setup from Acuna. Again, a lot of contact.
Yeah, you know what? And that's a really good call, no call right there. I mean, he was out of position.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way that could have been any other than that. I think I agree with Scott McClellan. The play has to continue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to agree with you there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, want to say hello to everybody in our chat box watching at home. Please like our post, share our feed.
Andres Acuna trailing by 3, trying to get back into this short second opportunity.
Second serve coming up. I like this serve to Sam Murray.
I do too. I like that return even more.
It wasn't executed well. The ball hit the ground first, and then the sidewall. That serve's designed to hit the sidewall first. It wasn't a kick serve. So if a high lob kick would hit the ground, then the sidewall, and kind of die. That hit the ground, sidewall, and came flying off the back wall.
Murray.
Bullet and a flat rollout right there with a splat by Andres Acuna.
The Costa Rican player trying to turn the tide here. He's only down by 3. He's still within his grasp, Dean. It's not that far.
So Todd Boss, interesting enough, says they're playing tight. The shots aren't quite going where they want, and lots of iffy calls. I'm not going to disagree.
The point right there by Andres Acuna. Now trailing by 2, 4-6.
Once
and
again,
scoreboard.
Watching this match at home, this game is 2-11. First one there will win and move on as our first semifinalist.
Gonna remind people, the next match again is between Rocky Carson and Alvaro Beltran here on Championship Court. Andres Acuna couldn't get to it, couldn't put a racket, and Sam Murray puts it away. Sam again, getting that service. What do you think, Dean? Are you going for 11-10 tiebreaker?
Absolutely. Got to ask me that? Does a bear go to the bathroom in the woods?
There you go.
Shot off the.
See, what are we talking about? He's in the front. He's by himself. Not a good shot selection right there. Acuna. Side out by Acuna.
Sam is extremely agitated on the court with the contact. And I don't know if by yapping to the ref, it's not going to help Sam Murray. If anything, it's going to take his focus off the match.
Maybe he's taking a page out of Rocky Carson's playbook. Acuna gives Murray a setup. Murray shoots
going bottom board, comes up short.
5-6 now at the headpan scoreboard. Andres Acuna very slowly creeping up. Looking to tie this match at 6 apiece right now with this serve. Drive serve to Murray's left. Acuna fighting for it. Murray. Back wall for Acuna. Murray gets a setup. Murray destroying that ball.
That rollout right there.
Wow. Impressive.
Excellent shot right there. So I think he wants to just clean his glasses. So players' shirts are usually made out of this material and like dry fit now, and you really can't like clean a good, your eye guards with them.
But Samuel Murray, he's one of those players that's known to sweat a lot and change shirts. This is the 3rd shirt he's worn throughout this match. And remember, he's Canadian. He sweats maple butter.
I wish I'd be over there with my pancakes. Well, here you go. 6 serving 5 on the headpan scoreboard, and here the drive. And a plum of a setup in front of the short line of the service line, and Murray buries that right down Broadway. 7 serving 5 on the headpan scoreboard.
See, those are the opportunities in the front court and the shot selection that these guys have not been able to put down. But right now, Murray puts it away, gets another point. He cannot afford to miss those shots and not make them.
No, he has those opportunities. Again, it's a really good serve and a really bad return. And I like the fact that Murray is drive serving lower. I'd rather see him serve short than have those serves that come in where huge setups off the back wall.
I agree. Replay. I agree with the referee.
Hashtag
Just
a
a replay.
replay. Once again, the IRT would like to give special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our Inside Industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. GearboxSports.com.
Murray. They give Acuna setup.
So tried to repinch the pinch. Never a good idea.
There you go.
In the dirt.
So
Point.
Point there.
Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco. It's like the guy's name.
Like Chad Ochocinco, the receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes.
Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore.
And we are in Laurel, Maryland. So we are close. Speaking of NFL, we're close to the Baltimore Ravens.
And the Redskins.
Oh, and the Redskins, of course.
So towel timeout. Both players on the court getting ready to finish up this first quarterfinal matchup. Acuna, Murray. Murray in the service box. Ocho Cinco.
3 points away, Samuel Murray, the Canadian destroyer.
They call him Big Canada.
Acuna.
Not a good
away.
serve.
Puts it away. Andres Acuna. Looking more like a tennis player than a racquetball player, Dean. Down the line. Acuna.
Nice, puts that right away into the corner. 6 serving 8. So no more Ocho Cinco.
No more 8-5. Now it's 8 sirviendo 6.
Ocho siendo 6. Siendo? How do you say it?
Sirviendo.
Sirviendo.
Serving 6.
That would have been an ace right there. I think
see,
Sam was
this is
leaning left.
What I love about the pro matches, also the pro players are here watching. We got Carlos Keller, we got Kadim Carrasco, we got Rocky Carson watching this match.
Nice shot right there by Sam Murray. Sam Murray wants to step on the gas and get out of here. And Acuna is saying, give me a shot, please.
Sam Murray, 3 points away from closing this one. Serve to the left.
Great serve. That's not making the front wall.
That's a point right there.
It's not
called by
making the
referee.
front wall.
It's not making it. I agree with the referee. Let's see if he appeals. That's a good serve right there by Murray. Blasted the ball.
Andres is saying it hit him here, and he's pointing to his abdomen, but the ball was going, you know, directly towards the right side wall.
I don't see him appealing. We'll keep it that way.
Drive serve 9-6, 2 points away. Here's Murray in the box.
Shot selection in the front again.
Oh, he
Murray.
skipped it in, so we have our first match point opportunity for Big Canada. 10 serving 6 on the head pen scoreboard. Drive serve from Murray. Is it an ace? We haven't had any. Set up off the back wall. Game, set, match. Sam Murray will be our first semifinalist tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So let's take a short break and we'll be right back with Big Canada right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Baer sitting here courtside with today's first quarterfinalist winner, Sam Murray. Sam, congratulations. That was a long match that kind of had its ebbs and flows. Game 1 went in your favor. Game 2 didn't, but the tiebreaker did. How do you feel going into the semifinals now?
Je suis content. J'ai bien parti le match. Mes services étaient bons. Deuxième set, ça a moins bien été. Tiebreaker, j'ai réussi à revenir fort. Puis mes services sont revenus. Puis je pense que c'est ça qui a fait la différence.
Parlez-vous français?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. So you have a coach here this week, and that's, you don't get the opportunity a lot on tour to have your coaches with you. Does that make a difference in your play?
Ouais, ben c'est sûr que ça fait une grosse différence. Je suis habitué de jouer au Canada, puis il me coach, donc je pense que ça fait une grosse différence de l'avoir, surtout faire des ajustements comme en tiebreaker.
All right, Sam. Well, good luck tomorrow in the semifinals. You're our first semifinalist here in Laurel. Will be interesting to watch and see you play again tomorrow. Good luck.
Merci.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dean Baer here courtside with Sam Murray. We'll be back for the next matchup. Alvaro Beltran, Rocky Carson, right here on IRT Live.